Morning. Shout out to Damon on this fine Tuesday morning, feeling like a Monday, and 7:27 in the morning and getting the show on the road, and already feeling like we're running just a little late. We got so much shit to load up and take to so many different places. We got all three properties going today, 2 units going at property 2, 1 at 1 and 1 at 3. And then we got a repair job to do at property 3. I got to do that first thing this morning. What was the last day that we worked? Friday?
Yeah.
So Friday we worked that half a day, not even a half a day, like 2 hours. Thursday we worked half a day. Everybody got their 120. And you know, I think that I'm reaping the benefits of trying to take care of the guys the best that I can and the best that I could during that situation. Because this morning and last night, almost everybody has hit me up. I think everybody has. I've talked with Milton, I've talked with Marvin, I've talked with Jose, I've talked with Bo. Damon's here. The only person I haven't heard from is Donald, which hopefully he'll be here. And yeah, so that's really awesome to know that we've got everybody ready to rock and roll, everybody ready to get this money today and this week. We got 12 units going so far this week, 4 today, 3 tomorrow, 4 Thursday, 1 Friday. Pretty sure that's the way that breakdown goes, not including that repair job that we got to go do, or I got to go do first thing this morning. What else? I've got promotional material, 3 packets put together for properties to go talk to try to get some work. Hopefully I'll get a chance to do that at some point this week. I doubt it's going to happen today. It could. And just hoping that today gets off to a good start. Hopefully Milton and Marvin are going to be able to knock out the 2 units. Jose and Donald knock out a 2-bedroom color change. And Bo and his girl knock out a 2-bedroom color change as well. I think is what it is. It could be a repaint. Ain't no telling. I'm going to have Damon working with either Jose and Donald or Bo and his girl. I might have them floating between properties, and I might be doing the same myself. So if I have Damon helping out at one, I'll help out at another. I got quite a bit of other stuff that I need to get squared away today. I got a 1099 everybody starting today. I've got the form for that. And again, just hopeful that today is going to get off to a good start. Will we walk into property 2 and somebody's already painted 1 or both of those units? Will we still have work there? I'm quite certain that we will. Will all of these units be ready to go? Will there be paint at all of these properties? That's a big concern that I've got. Property 2 doesn't have very much paint. Property 1 doesn't have very much paint. So hopefully they've all gotten paint, because I've told all of them, hey, we need it. And we'll just have to wait and see. But again, Tuesday morning. And one other thing that I want to share with you guys before we get this show on the road. I bet $1,000 last night on that Clemson Georgia Tech game. We did the live stream yesterday. Somebody told me, Joe, take Georgia Tech plus 24. You know I didn't do that. That was looking good at first, but I did take the under 51. How the fuck was the final score 51 points total? So I didn't win nor lose. I just got my money back. If I would have won, I would have won $1,000. The end of the first quarter, it was 0-0. It was halfway through the second quarter before somebody even scored. I just said, I know this under is a lock. I know it is. And so shit, it wasn't by the end of the game. No, sir, it was not. You don't want to let me go, huh? You do want to let me go, thank you. That was very kind of you. Somebody had made a comment saying that I cut off that 18-wheeler the other day, and I know it kind of looked like I did, but the traffic slows down to almost a stop right here. And he was the one who was wrong for not allowing me to merge. It's never my fault. Hey, I sure am glad that I didn't lose that bet yesterday. And you know what? I can't stand Clemson for what they did. They struggled with a team that had nobody. Georgia Tech, they got nobody. Lost a lot of players to other teams. Players went to the league. Like, they had nobody. And they still gave Clemson, ranked number 4, not even sure how the hell that's possible, a run for their money for most of that game. It wasn't until the second half when Clemson decided to turn it around. So I can't wait for Clemson to play anybody who's somebody, because they're going to get annihilated. But anywho, it's going to be a great day today. I've also sent the invoice for landscape, so we haven't quit that, but I did change the day to Friday. So today would be the day that we would be doing that, but again, Mondays and Tuesdays super busy, and yeah, we'll keep rocking and rolling with that for as long as we can. Maybe they want us to be done. Only time will tell. But for the time being, we're gonna be doing it on Friday, and I'm ready to make today all that it can be, like a freaking G.I. Joe. So let's go. Try to paint 4 units today. A little chaotic this morning, but we getting it. So got property 1 pretty much set up. Have property 2 right now, looking to see if this unit is ready, and I would imagine it is. Okay, is not ready. I literally just seen 2 of the maintenance dudes smoking. How funny is that? That's hilarious to me. Damn, almost lost the spray machine. I almost want to film these guys. They're both sitting there smoking. Crazy. All right, anyways, that unit's not unlocked. Let's go see if the other one's ready. All right, it's after 12 o'clock, probably right around 12 o'clock. And I'm in another unit that we've got going on for today. This one's pretty bad in terms of spots on the walls. Yeah, so anyways, kitchen don't look too bad. So I left that in here. I wonder if they're gonna just leave that here. Maybe that comes with the unit. But also running across more paint. This was hidden up in here. Let me grab up in here. Trying to see. Let's see if they were going to try to get that guy to paint again. Ooh. Yeah, so this one's going to be quite a bit of, oh my God. Yeah, this one's going to be quite a bit of work. Quite a bit of work. All right, so I'm going to need a bunch of kills. You can't really see it. The closet's a good example of it though. So, just marks. Just marks, wear and tear. Nothing too crazy. I'm trying to figure out what the hell that is now. That's a coax coming out of the ceiling. That's interesting right there. All right, so when I tell you that today has been a day, well, it certainly has been that. So how has it started? We had a unit that was supposed to go that's not going because the people are moving out right this second. We had a color change unit going where I've got Jose and Donald and Damon and Bo and Bo's girl over there. And well, it turns out I had them painting that with the wrong color. It wasn't a color change, it was a trim change. Same color on the walls. So I messed up with that, but I got that corrected. So they're rocking and rolling on that. Milton and Marvin are working on a unit. This is their second unit for today. Their first unit was not bad at all. This is the second one. And we also had a callback for a unit that they did on Friday where some stains bled back through and the closet doesn't even look like it was painted or if it was spot painted. So just continuously having problems with this property. And you know, that's unfortunate. As much as I'm trying, we're still dropping the ball, and ultimately that falls on me. No wonder they're trying to bring somebody else in to paint these, right? On another note, this service manager who I met when I was seeking out properties, he's plugged me in with a bunch of properties. I'm about to go give him a $50 bill today and just say, hey, look, lunch is on me. Thank you. Because he really is the reason why I've got, well, property 3 for sure, but he called me today for a drywall repair at a new property they just got. So I'm going to try to go bust that out for them because maybe I can get in on that property. And also, we also picked up another unit, just trim color change. So it's busy, super busy and super chaotic. but it is what it is. So this is what? This is a 1, 2, this is a 3-bedroom. Yeah, it's just gonna need quite a bit of work. So, all right, let me go get Milton because I've got him doing that touch-up repair or correcting that problem that we had. So here's 1 bedroom, here's 2 bedrooms, and then that 3rd bedroom. Yeah, and this one's gonna need a lot of work. And carry on, I'll share more with you guys as it develops. Well, I wish I could tell you today has been a good day, but it's not really been that. In fact, it's been mostly a chaotic day to say the least. And I'm gonna put you guys, oh, I don't know, oh God, can anything just go right? Certainly been chaotic today. That's, I think, the thesis for today, the topic, chaotic. Aggravating as well, that plays into this also. Aggravating is a part of this. Just been a day. It has been a day. I loaded up all this shit this morning. I didn't hardly use much of it. So definitely need to get a lot more organized. Thought that Craftsman box was going to help me do that. It did not. I never even got a chance to use that thing today. Other than cussing at it for bumping into my window, my back window, a bunch. All right, the day is not even done. Still got so much I got to do. Almost 6 o'clock. Let me carry on and I'll share on the ride home how today was. Well, I can't imagine we've got much of a video here. Hopefully in the ride home we can try to put one together. What do you say? 6:56 in the evening and we're on our way home, Damon and I. And when I tell you today was a chaotic clusterfuck bad day, well, it pretty much was that. I don't think there was much good about today. Maybe a few things. And another thing that was, you know, just to add to the list of, I guess, bad things was the fact that I couldn't film. I was so busy I don't even have time to pull out the camera and film when I wish I could just keep the camera rolling because I swear it is a fucking reality show. Non-stop action all throughout the day. So let me give you the play-by-play on how today played out, and you let me know if you think it was a good day or a bad day. There were some high points, there were some lows. So it starts with us getting to property 3. I want to start there. We had set up property 1, we set up property 2. We get to property 3 really late. I get there really late, about 9 o'clock. Bo and his girl are meeting me there. We're supposed to be doing a unit there. And we go to, well, we had some drywall repairs we had to do first in one unit, and then there was a unit to be painted. We go up into the unit with the drywall repairs, and one of the maintenance temps is in there, a young guy that I've seen floating around, and I guess it was the first chance he got a chance to speak to me, but he says to me, he says, "Hey man, aren't you the guy from After Prison Show?" And I said, I almost wanted to say, no, I'm not. I get confused for that guy all the time, but I said, I am. I said, and please don't tell anybody that. I'm not about that life anymore, okay? So he didn't really say anything else about it. He was like, that's crazy. I used to watch that all the time. And I said, wow, that's cool. So anyways, we do the drywall repairs in that unit. We go to do the unit that we've got to paint. The unit's not ready. The people are just now moving out. We have to delay that unit. No big deal. I would take Bo and his girl to where I had Jose, Donald, and Damon in a 2-bedroom color change. I get them over there, so now I've got 5 people in this 2-bedroom. They've already begun working on it. I'm doing some other things when all of a sudden, I was going to go drop off the trailer and unload the truck. All of a sudden, I'm at the storage unit and I remember, I'm like, holy shit. I go and I look through my notes and I realize it's not a color change that they're doing. They've already started. They've cut in with the gray color. So I got to rush back and say, hey, my bad, I fucked up. It's not a color change unit. It's just a repaint. It's just a color change on the trim. The shit is so confusing. So that caused a little bit of turbulence. I think that's exactly where the turbulence for today began at. Because from there, I would get a phone call from an awesome maintenance supervisor who I spoke with when I first went to try to sell work. This guy calls me and he's like, hey man, did I get you any work? And I was like, hell yeah, you did. I'm actually doing my 3rd property because of you. And he was like, man, that's awesome. He says, I got a drywall repair I need you to do. Come check this new property out. We just got a new property. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I was on my way to go do that. And all I had to do was go back to property 3 where we did that drywall repair this morning. I just wanted to paint it. It's already dried. I did the swirl pattern. It looked mediocre at best. The patch looked decent. The swirl pattern, I'm still working on. I'm gonna be perfect at that before long because I'm doing quite a bit of those now. I go back in there to paint that. Hold on, we got the police right here. Try to look normal. Let's not use our blinker. I go back in there, the guy that recognized me is in there, and he's sitting down like watching YouTube videos, and he was like, oh, you're back to do the repair? I said, no, you were in here earlier, I did the repairs. He was like, no, there's another one. I said, what do you mean there's another one? And he's pointing, and right as soon as you walk through the front door, up in the corner, there's another hole. I said, son of a bitch, I didn't know there was a hole there. Because when they sent me the picture of the repairs to do, they were both in the kitchen. They didn't send me that one. So I'm like, fuck, I don't have any more drywall screws, none. I literally got to go to Lowe's, which is all the way across town. I got to go meet the guy that got me all the work because he's got a new property. I got to go get drywall screws. There's another repair that I fucking didn't even see. I walked right underneath of it. How could you miss it, Joe? It was only like big as a softball. In the midst of trying to go to Lowe's and all of that, I would get a phone call from property 4. Property 4 calls me. Hey, I told you I was going to get you on that schedule, didn't I? What is it? It's Tuesday. It's the 6th. And it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You sure did tell me you were going to get me on the schedule. What's going on? Hey, I need a color change unit done by tomorrow. Not tomorrow, by tomorrow. You're telling me this at 1 o'clock. And then she tells me, and I don't care if you guys work all night on it. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, there's that. And, you know, mind you, when I quoted this, these 1-bedroom color changes at this property, they're not enough. They're not enough money. So I'm gonna probably lose on that if I get to doing it. So I was like, hey, look, I gotta call you back because I don't know when I can do it, if I can do it. I get to Lowe's, I get the drywall screws, I'm in line. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Lowe's is dead, school's back in, like, Lowe's is dead. I'm standing there waiting in line, the guy in front of me, Spanish fella, he's trying to buy a tool belt, and a pair of mechanics gloves. He says, hey, I need you to do a price check on the mechanics gloves. She rings him up, they're $14. He's like, no, bueno. Pulls it up on the phone, they're $9.95. So they go back and forth about this shit for like 20 minutes. I'm like, oh my God. He's looking at me like he's trying to get me involved in this conversation. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up, please. I'm just trying to get these drywall screws. I get the drywall screws, I go do the repair. By this point, it starts pouring. I go meet the guy who got me the work, who got me property 3. He shows me a drywall repair that has to be done in an occupied unit with a nice enough guy that lives in that unit with a Rottweiler dog as big as the cab of his truck, talking about, oh yeah, he's friendly. The bitch is big as a couch. He was friendly though. I like Rottweiler. Shout out to those dogs. But it's a huge repair above the tub that I got to go do tomorrow. So there's that. I got a call from property 1. There's another trim job that they want us to do. Not a rim job, trim job. We got the unit that got put off from today going tomorrow. Milton and Marvin, they did 2 units today. They're gonna have 2 units to do tomorrow. We're gonna have a lot of work tomorrow. So you're probably wondering, Joe, it doesn't sound like today was all that bad. So anyways, I get back to the first property where I've got everybody at. Damon's shaking his head because he knows I'm about to go in right now. And first I get a text from Jose talking about, hey, we're done. And I'm like, man, bet. It's like 4:30, they're done. I'm like, man, bet. So I get there, I go into the building. Damon and Jose are both fucking giggling, coming down the hall, carrying everything. And I'm like, man, I knew I could count on these dudes. Fuck yeah. I finally found the right guys for the job. I get up into the unit and I see the repair that I had done earlier, which still has not been addressed. Ceiling still has not been painted. Shit is nowhere near done. I mean, they took all the paint out, so I gotta go chase them down. Like, yo, wait, come back. What the fuck are you doing? We're nowhere near done. And I like to believe that I handled that in a very good way. I really didn't lose my shit. I was pissed though, because I was like, damn, I got 5 people up in this unit and the unit's not done. Now granted, we lost about 2 hours because of my fuck up with the wrong color, but I would have been okay coming back in the unit not being done versus coming back, hearing that the unit's done, taking all of the shit out and the unit's not done. I wasn't pissed that the unit wasn't done. I was pissed that Jose, I guess, convinced Damon some kind of a way that the unit was done and let's start taking shit out, and the unit was not done. And I told everybody in there, I said, hey, I'm paying y'all at a professional wage, you know? So I need this to be professional. I need y'all to pay attention. I'm paying you to pay attention. And what I saw today, and I hate to say this, because I had the same problem with Milton and Marvin when I went and checked their unit. There was shit that, you know, they didn't do. I did all these drywall repairs today. That's basically all I did. And I did them at Milton and Marvin's unit. Tell me why I do these fucking drywall repairs. I dry them real quick with the blow dryer. I leave. I come back. Man, they done painted right over that shit. Yeah, sand what? Sand nothing. And I'm like, God bless it, man. So again, I'm trying to tell these guys, hey, look, I'm not going to do what you think I'm going to do. But what in the hell are we doing? You know, Jose talked about he want to be a supervisor. Milton, we've talked about being a supervisor. I want Damon to be a supervisor. I want all these guys to be supervisors. But today, there was, I didn't see supervisor shit. What?
Any leadership.
And I don't want to say that because everybody, I don't want that to come across wrong, because everybody worked their ass off today. Everybody threw Jose up under the bus. You know, well, I told him not to take the paint out. But the fact of the matter is, man, we just got to do better. And it was just a bad day. I don't want it to come across as I'm bitching about it, because I'm really just sharing it with you guys. I didn't even bitch to them too much about it. I just got in there and I said, hey, look, there's this. I did tell them the unit was an F today, though. Damn right it was an F. And I don't care if it was only about 10 things that needed to be addressed. 10 things is too many when you got 5 professionals up in there. 10 things is way too many. Tomorrow we got property 4. We're gonna be doing that. We've got property 1, 2, and 3 going as well. Multiple units going at all of those properties as well. And I think to myself, if today was chaotic and a clusterfuck, well, what the hell is tomorrow gonna be? Probably a lot more of the same. I hope not. I really need somebody to step up to the plate and take this leadership initiative. Damon, you know what I mean? Like, because there's going to be times when I'm not there because I'm out there trying to get us more work, or I'm out there putting out fires. I did a lot of that today. I got called back at property 2 for some shit that we did a bad job on, and we got it corrected. No, no justification. Hey, some shit bled back through that we had kills, and we need to go fix it, which we did. I'm not going to be around all the time. There's going to come a time when I'm no longer here. I need some help. And I also need a box truck as well. I swear I need a box truck because all my shit got soaked today in the rain, and having to load and unload this truck every day is getting mightily old. That's all for today. I wish I could have filmed more about this. We survived today. I probably ain't make much money today. I'll be curious to see how much I actually did make. And hopefully tomorrow, even with more work going on, will be a better day. And I'm also going to try to bring in some new people. I'm not trying to replace anybody. I just need more people. I wonder if I could find a manager on Craigslist. What do you think? Oh yeah, I've been a manager for 40 years Oh, that would be fun. Anyways, that's it. I'll share more tomorrow. Take care.